I can end your life, faggot. You hate Amourshipping, I hate your toxic family.
Yo crackers, I'm here to talk about the Nation of Islam. In the few days it's been since the last video I uploaded, I actually converted, and I need to tell y'all about Jakob. Hey YouTube, it's me, Baron Trump. It's been a while since I last stuck my metaphorical dick into the metaphorical hornet's nest known as the Amourshipping community, and I need money to pay for my meth debt. So let's discuss how the Amourshipping community was right the whole time. Since the last video about Amourshipping dropped, I've had some epiphanies about the whole thing, and I'd like to give my sincerest apologies to the most warm and welcoming part of the Pokemon community, especially and I've worked really hard on this video, and I've done extensive research on this topic. So remember, if you like this video, leave a thumbs up and please don't dox me! And let's get on to the main topic. While I was discovering myself, I realized that Amourshipping was canon the entire time. But before I start talking about that, a short message from our sponsors. Have you ever been doxxed by an 11-year-old over something as menial as whether or not two anime characters would bone? If so, then Crash Override Network is for you. They offer 24/7 support, 365 days a year. They'll make sure that you're protected from the backlash you get from autism right groups. Use code TIYMS for 20% off a 1-year purchase. So now that we're actually into this video, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my brother from another mother, Verlicify, for doing this translation for me. He's such a nice guy who is such a productive part of this amazingly welcoming community that definitely won't dox me for this video. Now let's actually get into this. I came across this proof while looking at half German, half Asian women online. Unfortunately, none of them looked like Asuka, but you know, you can't blame me for trying. Anyways, while I was stalking random women online, I came across this LinkedIn account. Now, this LinkedIn account is actually for one of the producers of the show The Dentist Dragon, which is airing in February. Now, here's where the interesting part comes in, but first, let's set the mood for this revelation. In a rant published on Today that the last episode of XYZ aired in the States, Chen laments about the quote-unquote stupid foreign pigoos and how they missed the clear intentions of the characters. Then he drops the bombshell that had me shaking like a liberal with Parkinson's on January 20th. Now, I of course do not speak Japanese, so I had the aforementioned Verlicify, who is fluent in Javanese, translate it. Apparently, this seems to be some sort of drunken rant. In it, from what Verlicify and I could tell, the producer has gone so far to say that Amourshipping is confirmed canon through subliminal messages. According to him, he thinks that the Amourshipping community is extremely foolish for not picking up on the great majority of these. Now, I can't personally confirm or deny the legitimacy of these claims, but it's certainly worth researching. What if I told you that none of this is real? What if I told you that nobody is real? How can I prove that you are real? How can you prove that I am real? How can we prove that Amor is real? We can't. This is because we are all merely animals, sitting in cages, clicking on videos with badly photoshopped Amor fan art. The person that I am and the person who you see are two totally different people. You that you are online and offline are different. In the real world, you're the kid who stares at women with intent, yet never makes a move. He's the kid nobody wants to be around, they say. But in reality, does any of this matter? Does the existence of two anime characters and their possible relationship somehow excite you? Do you self-insert as ash as you masturbate on the crusty bed covers in your room that smells of a noxious mix of semen, sweat, blood, and tears? Is there a meaning to our existence? Is this an elaborate way of making money online? Am I even Preston? Are you who you say you are? Am I even gay? Think about these questions, whoever is watching this video. Where were you on the evening of 3rd of May, 2007? Did you see anything suspicious? Of course you didn't. You were a fetus back then. You're barely even 10, yet you obsess over anime. Your ancestors fought for freedom, liberty, and paid with their blood and sweat. Blood and sweat. Not the sweat you break upon running for more than 5 minutes, but the sweat caused by shooting more Brits than a Catholic in Belfast dreams of at night. It has been 300 days since the last sighting of an alien. Are you alien? You seem like it. When was the last time you felt an emotion other than anger and sadness? Have you felt an emotion other than anger and sadness? Are the short strands of hair on your neck beard covered in tears? Did you see this video and click on it? Did you get through the bad jokes just for the hope that you could be smug? Do you only watch these videos to comment, "Preston, this is your mother speaking"? We are all wretched. We are all massive wastes of space. You probably voted straight Democrat this year. Hell, you probably voted straight Democrat every time, in the vain hope of getting some Tumblr girl. You don't even like Tumblr, but the idea of getting some sort of sexual gratification makes you happy inside. She looks vaguely like your waifu, doesn't she? Sure, she weighs more than the amount of luggage you can bring on a plane, but at least she's a woman, eh? Your standards are as low as the amount of women you've actually talked to. You rant about those you feel are wrong. Makes you feel better about the deep flaws you hide. You feel superior. You revel in the sadness of others. When you heard about that pizza place near Bozeman, you orgasmed. It was a dry orgasm, however, as you jerked off multiple times before on that day. Well, it's all a joke. We're all jokes. This is it. This is the end. I'm gonna go jerk off to Asuka again. Shinji a gay.